So either Hollywood elites are in denial about the reason that year after year awards show ratings keep hitting record lows, or they just don't care. One thing is certain, people are tuning out in big numbers. The Oscars' Night of Narcissism kicked off Sunday with singer Janelle Monáe opening the show by declaring herself a proud black queer artist telling stories. The awards show also included shout-outs to communism, feminism, Black History Month, as well as the typical Republican bashing and cracks about climate change deniers. I wonder why Americans are fed up with Hollywood. I'm David Fiorazzo, and this is Christ and Culture. So when Jennifer Lopez was told that her Super Bowl halftime sex show last week offended millions of families, she said, "That's just silly." It's pretty much the same reaction we get from celebrities and the most powerful people in entertainment when they deny there's a connection between them spewing their extreme liberal views and rapidly declining TV ratings. 20 years ago, the Oscars had 44.6 million viewers. Sunday night, it fell to an embarrassing low of 23.6 million. Still way too many people watching, if you ask me. But by comparison, the decline for this year's Golden Globes includes a 10% drop in the 18 to 49-year-old demographic, while the Grammys dropped 6% in average viewers. The Emmy Awards last September saw a staggering decline in ratings, a 32% fall in viewers, and this year's Oscars it was more than 3.5 hours, and it suffered a 20% drop to a new record low. Now, to be fair, part of the reason could be millions of Americans haven't even seen or heard about many of the nominated movies, and people don't go to the theater as much anymore. Then there's the obvious Hollywood hypocrisy and being lectured by the award winners. Brad Pitt won Best Supporting Actor for his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and explained how he thought President Trump's impeachment trial should have gone. Take a look.
They told me I only have 45 seconds up here, which is 45 seconds more than the Senate gave John Bolton this week. I'm thinking maybe Quentin does a movie about it, and in the end, the adults do the right thing.
Adults, right. So Republicans and those who agree with them are just children who don't know any better. Got it. Well, Pitt is one of the many who flies around the world in private jets and then blames average, hardworking Americans for polluting the planet. Hey, Marxism also made an appearance at the Oscars. Since this is the year of the feminist, and as Sigourney Weaver said, all women are superheroes, in the spirit of diversity, I'm going to score a few points now by quoting a female winner. The Best Documentary Award went to Obama-endorsed American Factory and co-director Julia Reichert, who quoted, ready, the Communist Manifesto, and said this.
And we believe that things will get better when workers of the world unite.
So more people are working in America than ever before. Unemployment is at record lows. What does she mean? Is this a call to take down America? Well, no, seriously, I remember hearing that from union leaders campaigning to elect Barack Obama 12 years ago. Expect more radicals to be emboldened, especially now with Democrat socialist Bernie Sanders being one of the top 2020 candidates. Finally, as if we need to demonstrate how out of touch wealthy elites in Hollywood are, Joaquin Phoenix accepted the Best Actor award for Joker, and here's part of what he said, no joke.
And I think at times we feel, or we're made to feel, that we champion different causes. But for me, I see commonality. I think whether we're talking about gender inequality or racism or queer rights or indigenous rights or animal rights, we're talking about the fight against injustice.
Sorry. We should all be against injustice in the truest meaning of the word, but many times injustice is redefined by those accusing others of being unjust in some way. It's not equal rights they demand necessarily, it's special rights for certain groups, and you know it. Now, those gender or queer rights will then logically infringe on the rights of those who believe the Bible is true and want to live according to their faith. Christianity, as I've said before, is simply in the way of many of these agendas, so it's no wonder they look down at us with disdain. Whether you're in Hollywood, small-town USA, or anywhere else in the world, it's a universal offer. Repent and trust in Jesus Christ, because he is the only answer and the only way. Abundant life doesn't come from winning an Oscar or from some idol. It comes from believing in the one who gave his life for us and was raised from the dead. That's a God worthy of our worship and a God worth living for. God bless you and keep speaking the truth about things that matter.